Good afternoon, kings and queens. May you be blessed with an abundance of unlimited possibilities and blessings of prosperity. First and foremost, I want to say I hope you're healthy and safe, your loved ones are healthy and safe, and you're taking all the precautions to remain that way. My prayers go out to everyone who's been affected by this pandemic. I'm working from home, so I understand the social distancing and stuff. It could be difficult on some people. I'm actually loving it, but I can understand for some people this may be a hard time. So please practice self-care. Make sure you're vibrating on high frequency to the best of your ability. Reach out if you need help. People, if you can help, reach out to those that may need assistance. There's a lot going on right now. Thank you again for tuning in. I am ever so grateful and I'm humbled for the subscribers that I have already. Thank you so much. We're just going to do everything that we can to help each other out. I actually came up with a list of stuff that I would like for us to possibly get into conversations over and just use this as an icebreaker so that people can understand what my intentions are for my channel, and then we can just move on from there. So the first and foremost, self-love, self-care, that's super important to me, and I want that to be super important to you as well. Self-care can look many different ways. For me, it's getting up, meditating, having my glass of water with lemon every morning, meditating, yoga, working out. I run, I pray. First and foremost, thanks to Allah. I'm not here to impose any religious beliefs on anyone. I'm just letting you know what I do for my own self-care. I read, I journal, I hike. I recently started going up to the mountains in Hudson Valley, and it's been a wonderful experience. I race. I complete Spartan races, all types of obstacle course races is wonderful for me. I reach out to friends. I also enjoy and I respect my solitude. I love being alone. I love being in my own thoughts. I write poetry. I listen to music. I watch funny movies. I love action and comedies. I play board games with my children, even though they're older. I visit with my grandma. All types of stuff. So I just want to stress that self-care is number one. You are number one, and you should be taken care of as such. So please do your best to do that. Accepting radical change. Things can change rather quickly. I want you to be prepared for that. It could be anything in anyone's life. So I will, if anyone has any stories to share about that, I would love to hear about it. Living in your truth, just accepting who you are, living by your standards, without hurting anyone else, of course, not at anyone else's expense, but just living at your standards, on your standards, what makes you happy and what makes you feel good without hurting anyone else. And sometimes people will get hurt in the process because they don't understand. It's really not our job to make them understand. And I know sometimes we feel the obligation to have to explain ourselves, but there's no need to. Crucial conversations, having these very important conversations, uncomfortable conversations, I like to refer to them as, when you just have to get something clear and off your chest, and you have to keep it real with someone. It could be very uncomfortable because you don't want to hurt their feelings, but you need to take into account how you're feeling. So that's part of your self-care as well. Forgiveness, I would like to talk about that. Letting go, forgiving, letting go of the shame and the guilt. Forgiveness is for yourself. It doesn't necessarily have to be for the next person. Forgiving yourself for things that you may have done, not living in the past, being mindful, being present, being aware, being alert. Can mean many different things. If you have any stories you would love to share with that, that'll be wonderful. Financial responsibility, especially for our young people and our older people. They didn't teach finances when we were in school. We had home ec, but they taught us how to cook and put together pens. I didn't have a finance class until I got into college, and there were some hard lessons to learn. Being happy on your own expense. For me, that means that you don't need anyone or anything to be happy. you know, learn to make yourself happy, not depending on anyone. Codependency is a big thing. And a lot of us have had to shed that. A lot of us are still dealing with that. And if you have any stories about that, either being in a codependent relationship or having been in one and breaking free of it, please share that. Being emotionally content and happy. And that can look and sound like many different ways. It all depends on what you do. Evaluating relationships. Finding the purpose that you have in someone's life or what someone has in your own life. That's that could be a tough thing to do when you have to eliminate someone. You know, it hurts, but sometimes it's needed. Vibrating higher, doing high vibrational things, staying away from low vibrational situations, people, places, and things. You just want to always feel good. You know, even when times are rough and times are tough, you want to make sure that you're feeling good. You know, you need to stay up on point, especially in times like this when things are really hard. You need to stay on a high vibrational frequency. You never know when you're gonna need that energy to exert. I wake up feeling good every day. I'm very grateful for all the things that I have. I don't focus on anything that I don't have. It doesn't make sense to. I do my best not to live in the past. I just deal with things and let it go. I'm here to coach and support people through this. So I'm hoping that, you know, we're going to have a very interesting and fulfilling and successful journey together. Saying no without explanation, that should be self-explanatory, very difficult to do. Some people don't understand, especially if you're that go-to person for someone or that yes person and you don't know how to say no or you feel bad saying no. We're gonna work our ways through that. Trust me, it's very freeing, very, very freeing. Self-expression, not being afraid to show who you are. You know, speak how you speak and laugh loud and cry loud too. If that's who you are, you know, just being who you are. That it's a beautiful thing. You know, I'm learning myself. You know, I'm going through a new phase of my life and I'm loving me and I'm not afraid to express myself and show who I am. I love me and I accept me. Being empathetic. So being empathetic is understanding, just being understanding, validating other people's feelings and thoughts, and also being empathetic towards yourself, understanding and learning yourself, not being hard on yourself. We can talk about that, share any stories. Again, if you have any stories that you'd like to share or any concerns or questions, we can work through this together. Emotional maturity. Just because people are older in age, and I mean, like, I'll just throw an age out there, 55, and you expect for them to have wisdom and know how to deal with things. There's some people that have never matured emotionally, and they have outbursts like children, like little children, like 2-year-olds, and it's very difficult to watch and to endure, actually. So we can talk about stuff like that. I know a lot of people are going through it right now. Loving yourself unapologetically. As I mentioned before, you are number one and you should be taken care of as that, and putting yourself first before everything and anything. You can't take care of anyone else if you can't take care of yourself. Fall in love with yourself, date yourself, marry yourself. Just love yourself unapologetically. Allowing yourself to heal and recover, live and love. You know, a lot of people say that we're living this life. No, I just heard during my meditation this morning, the life lives through us. We are the dancers. No, life is the dancers and we are the dance. So life is going by us. So you set the tone. You set the tone in your own life. Allow yourself to go through that. I would like to talk about living your highest purpose, knowing what that is. How can you serve? I'm living in my purpose right now. I am so enjoying this. ToughLadiesConquer is my baby. I may have mentioned that in my first video. I've been working on it for 2 years, and I just want to be here to coach and support people through mental wellness. And again, I may look and sound like differently to many others. And I have no problem sharing my stories. And I hope that you all are just as open as sharing with me. Of course, you can reach out to me on ToughLadiesConquer at gmail.com. Your name and your identity will be kept confidential if that's an issue. If not, please comment below. Also, like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's just get this community growing. I just want us to be all healthy and happy, mentally healthy, physically healthy, spiritually healthy, emotionally healthy. I'm here for it, you know. I'm a marathon runner, so I'm here for the long haul. I'm not going anywhere as long as you guys have me. Spiritual practices, I have my own. I would love to share that. If you guys want to have that conversation, please share yours as well. I am interested. I'm open to learning and growing, so this is not just me for you, but you for me as well. So let's get this going. What can you be grateful for? What are you grateful for? And just allowing yourself to heal. You want to become centered and anchor yourself, because we want to be strong, standing strong on our feet, standing firm, and let's get this going. Thank you for tuning in again. This is just my second video ever in life. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the subscribers. If you're just tuning in, I'm Eva, representing Tough Ladies Conquer. I have one of my race shirts on. This is Ladies First. I'm here to encourage, empower, inspire, support, coach, assist any which way I can. Ladies, gentlemen, kings and queens, reach out to me. Much love, light and positivity. Have a wonderful day. Stay healthy and safe. Thank you.